What's up, fam? It's your girl Ike here. It's been a minute since I did a video from my car. It's been so much going on, and my spirit, my energy has been very low. I'm not gonna pretend. This shit it's been weighing me down very, very heavily. So I wanted to let you all know that we're gonna be on the radio. I'm gonna be on the webcast doing a live web stream on Sunday evening. Shooting for 9 o'clock, might be 10. I'm going to update you and let you know exactly what time it's going to be, but definitely Sunday night. We are going to talk about everything. Hopefully by then, the police department in relation to the Keith Scott case will have released their versions of the videos, either their dash cam video or the body cam videos. Right now, what we have released is the video from his wife, which is so difficult to watch and to listen to another sister watch her loved one, her guardian, her helpmate be shot down in front of her, rendering her helpless and not being able to do anything to help. That's difficult. Aside from the fact that we just keep doing the same shit, we keep seeing the same thing repeated. And there's been no change. We've been crying. Our blood is spilled on the street, and there's been no response. There's been no response that's done anything to make any of us, or at least for me, it's nothing to make me feel better. So we got to talk about these issues. It's so much for us to discuss, and I really just want to take some time to do it. I don't want to rush through it because there's a lot for us to discuss. I want to talk to you all about manslaughter and murder. There is a video on my, I don't know where it is. It's either on my Facebook page, I'm going to try to find it for you, or it's on Ike Speaks, my YouTube channel, Ike Speaks, which tells you the difference between manslaughter and murder so that you understand what basically the law is saying when they charge someone with manslaughter and not murder, even though in both cases someone is dead. Yeah, there's a dude riding behind on the bike. I don't know what that shit is about. Anyway, see, this is why I need security. I need security my motherfucking self. Shit. Oh, I know who that is. That's my neighbor. Anyway, all right. The difference between murder and manslaughter. I also just want to do this quick video to remind you that in all of this, you see this motherfucker riding back and forth on the bike, right? That is our neighbor from down the block, I think. Anyway, you see, this is terrible. The difference between murder and manslaughter, and I want you to manage your expectations because we've seen officers, remember very recently, and some of y'all have very short memories, Akai Gurley, the police officer who was charged with manslaughter, convicted of manslaughter, and then the judge reduced his manslaughter conviction to something a little less than voluntary manslaughter, is more the equivalent of involuntary manslaughter, and he then got no jail time. He got probation. Why is that? I don't know. My street just turned into the ride your skateboard, ride your bike street. Anyway. Anyway, and I just don't want us to be disappointed if we get our hopes up that this officer Shelby is actually going to go to jail for her actions. And I have no expectation, and I don't want you to have an expectation either. What we do need is, it looks like what we do need in this country is a federal regulation for rules of engagement. And at first, I spoke to some people who suggested this, and I thought that would never work on the street, but it seems like there is no other recourse. There has to be uniform rules of engagement when it comes to the police officers, and they need to understand that they cannot shoot unless they are being shot upon. Those are rules of engagement as I've been told that they are for military personnel. I'm gonna check with my ex-husband, who was a former Air Force person, airman. Don't inbox me, please, because I'm not trying to disrespect the military. I just don't know what the proper terminology is. In any event, I'm going to check with a few of the military people that I know about the rules of engagement. And you guys, shoot me a message on my page and let me know what you learned in the military as it relates to rules of engagement in armed conflict or things of that nature. Because I think that would make for an enlightening discussion for how we can handle these altercations, for lack of a better term. Again, 2 more black men are dead at the hands of law enforcement. And, as usual, there will be something to distract you from your pain and your passion. And that will either be, there will be some cops getting killed that will be orchestrated like it was last time. Or there will be some random, terrorist event attack, which will probably be a false flag attack like many of them are. Or there'll be a plane that blows up. Because at this point we're so divided, something very big has to happen to bring us all together, right? We got to get that 9/11 feeling back, and that's the only way we could do that is if we have some catastrophic event like a 9/11. So you bet your ass they're planning that shit. Hey, listen, you see the tinfoil on my head, because I really don't care if you do or you don't. The truth is that there are forces out here that are working against all of us, not just the people draped in this dark skin, all of us. Okay. All right. So Sunday night, I will see you. I am working on the phone. You will be able to participate. I will have the chat going. Everything will be on point. I got help. And hopefully I'll even be able to link you to my new website. Hey. All right, that's it. That's it for now, y'all. I love y'all. I'm trying to keep my vibration up. I'm really trying. It's hard. I thank the many of you who have reached out to me, either via inbox or text message, just to check on us. Those of us who throw ourselves in the front line and have put ourselves out there. Check on us, man. Check on us and make sure we okay, right? Because at the end of the day, when we go home, sometimes we feel like we fighting for nothing. We need to be reminded. We need y'all to remind us that what we're doing is valuable work. And I want to thank the sister that I just saw in the beauty supply place who actually reminded me that the work that I do is valuable. So thank you, sister. I appreciate you. I love all of y'all. I really do. I'll see y'all Sunday night. Peace.